What's up, party members? Just the Party 8 here. Welcome back for more Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we finished the fountain for now on. Took down Balrog Galaxy, Hurry Scurry, took down, fought Bowser for the first time, and done the Hungry Luma level for the fountain, which I don't care about that level. In this episode, we're gonna do another Pranks and Comets first before heading towards the next dome, which is the Pranks and Comet for Honey Ave Galaxy, who hasn't appeared on the map, so I'm trying to talk to him. Hey ho! If you need to know about Pranks to Comments, I'm your Luma. Just try to move it. Alright. You can use, if you want Pranks to Comments to appear just for, 100%, you can just give this guy 20 star bits and there's a chance of Pranks to Comments to appear on certain levels. Anyway, Snacky D, Snacky Day, Snurky Diddly Doo! And it appeared. It's a blue one. Come ask me in a singing tone. Excuse me. Yeah, that's my singing tone right there, the coughing. Anyway, it is a Cosmic Comet. This is probably the most popular Pranks to Comets of this game because of what it is. Yes. Wee. Honey Hive Cosmic Mario Race. It all started with Mario Sunshine, with copies of Mario, with Shadow Mario. And they continue this trend with Cosmic Mario. But you have to race him, of course. Which honestly isn't that bad. Cosmic Mario is kind of a joke, honestly, for a race. Its AI is very, very easy. Yeah, you don't even have to try to win against him. Especially if you know how to long jump, this guy's an absolute joke. He is a little bit challenging in one of the races later on, in some other level later on. But other than that, he's really not that hard. You do gotta be careful, because just like any other standard Mario, race, if you fail, you will die. So yeah. Cosmic Mario will basically murder you for not getting the star in time. But that's all you have to worry about. But, like I said, very easy. That's it for Honey Eye for now. I think it's a good time to head towards the next level. And I'm also going to show you the first chapter in Rosalina's storybook, which I promised in the last episode. I'm trying to do that when there's at the end of every episode, when a new chapter is being added, because there are multiple chapters, of course. But first, let's go towards the next dome, which is the kitchen. It looks very much like a kitchen. If you look at the, just look at it, how it looks. Go inside. Looks very cozy. And we already have the enemy base. Yeah, we know. Okay, so let's go towards the first level, which is Beach Bowl Galaxy. Or the level. Let's do it. Even though I have no idea why so many people have trouble, don't like water levels. I don't mind them that much, even in my younger days. Anyway, mission 1, Sunken Treasure. What's kind of funny is the big planet of Beach Bowl looks like a giant toilet. I mean, just look at it if I can actually do this. See over there's the rings and the water coming out? It looks pretty much looks like a toilet. You and your toilet humor, Nintendo. Anyway, you can use this vine to swing around. Just for fun, or collecting star bits. Anyway, what to do in this mission is make sure the camera works. Okay, there we go. Swing's not too hard, so you can repeatedly press the jump button to move, or you can hold the A button to swim like this, or you can press the Where the spinning button, or shake the controller to spin, to also go a little bit faster. There we go. There we go. And you gotta watch out. When I first played for this game, I thought these guys over here were actually eels. You know, the eels we know from 2D Mario games. But they're actually not. They're called something else. I looked it up and I already forgot. I'll put it on screen now what they're actually, what these guys with the giant eyes are called. But for now, let's continue. Let's just for the final star chip. If I can. I think it's. I actually forgot what the last one is. Nope. The thing about underwater though that I kind of dislike about in this game, you can't move the camera. Oh yeah, now I remember. There we are. Go. This goes a little bit faster. And oh jeez. And there we go. And Icon plant. And time for some Mario World music. Watch out, Wiggler. There we go. Yeah, that's all for the 1-up. I actually was planning on doing a walkthrough of Mario World, but I'll put it on hold for now. It's pretty popular, you know, that game. You're supposed to go around, but you can just do this. I don't need a 1-up actually, so I'm gonna say screw that. And do this. Climb all the way on top of this planet. I don't know why this mission is called Second Treasure when we're on top of the planet, but yeah, whatever. We got it. We got our next star. I will say the main missions for Beach Bowl are actually quite simple for being a third dome. Especially the next mission, which is honestly, I wouldn't even call it a mission. It's that. Oh, another new chapter. And we got Hungry Luma, so where you go. So we can already watch 2 chapters, or read 2 chapters, but I was never a fan of reading stuff until... No, I'm still not used to actual reading books, because they're pretty boring. Anyway, mission 2, passing the swim test. Except history books, that's what I'm always a fan of. I'm also interested in the history of some characters, like Rosalina, for example. Anyway, this is the mission that I said was an absolute joke. Like, what were they thinking with this mission? Anyway, first need to talk to this guy over here. Sounds like Donald Duck for some reason. You here to take the school's final swim test? Yes. Sort of, kind of. In this test you must collect shells in the ocean. If you bring me the gold shell, it's an automatic A for you. That's not even the highest rank. Those who played Sonic games. Anyway, what you need to do is look for the gold shell, and if you just saw it by a little bit, you just saw it swim by. Oh, here he is. And that's it. That's seriously the mission. Just talk to this guy again. Bring it back. Well, then here's a big gold medal for you. I thought you were gonna give me an A instead of a gold medal or a star. That's good for you. That's good for you. That's good as well. I stand on the test, but are you one of my students? No, I'm not. I was lying all along. But who cares? I'm here for my star. Yes, that's another mission taken down. So much of a joke. And actually, one thing I will talk about is this right here, over here by the kitchen dome. Like I said, it's a very cozy looking dome. Anyway, we're already on to the final mission, and third main mission, and we're not even 15 minutes in. That's how easy these main missions for Beachball are. The secret undersea cavern. This can be a little bit challenging. More star bits. Alright, what you need to do for this mission is, as you saw by the preview of this mission, go in the water. And you need to find a Koopa shell. These are the controls for the Koopa shell in the water. You swim automatically forward, so that's one positive thing. It shoots a light out of the shell. It's not really useful for now, but it will be useful for boost later on. You press the ground bound button, this is the L button to stop. And you can press the spin button to shoot at something. Like this underground cavern, as the mission says. Where there's absolutely no music. Now these bats, I actually don't know if they're actually die. I don't know if they're actually the swoopers from Mario World. I think not. Probably not. I'm not gonna put this one on screen because I'm bored because they're just literally just bats. So the steel enemies, I thought I was actually wrong about the first time I played through this game, and through Galaxy 2. Yep. Die, jeez. And that's why I don't care for these bats. Oh, that bleeping sound. It's not as bad as the bleeping sound from Legend of Zelda, but still. Anyway, I need to go for this sort of stone cyclone. That's what this planet is called. And here we're gonna meet a new enemy, Toxboxes. These are probably one of the creepiest looking enemies ever. Like all these faces. Ugh. But they're also kind of slow. A lot slower than Mario 64. But also bigger than Mario ones from Mario 64. I really hope I'm gonna find a coin because I really don't like that bleeping sound. Probably not. Oh well. If you get crushed by something, by the way, if you haven't noticed by now, you get killed instantly, so be careful with that. Alright, I'm gonna wait here because I know what's will happen if I go too soon. There we go. And that's it. A lot of things that can insta-kill you, but if you avoid them, not that bad. And that's another one taken down. 3 missions done? Actually 4 missions if you count the Cosmic Mario race. Under 15 minutes. And 30 star bits for 1/4 of the way already. When it comes to the stars, discover a new galaxy. Now we can actually get access to all the levels in this dome, but I'm not going to. Rex the Comet hasn't appeared yet, but that's okay. So we can do the secret mission, which is not a Hungry Luma secret mission. You actually need to find this by yourself, which is back at the secret undersea cavern. It's a place that I've not shown you. Yes, yes, we can skip all this. Can I get the star please? Oh jeez, camera. There we go. There's also another secret I want to show you before showing the secret mission. Another bonus room area, which is over here. Oh, I need to keep my promise of showing a lot more secrets. Mario, get inside the pipe. Thank you. And it's a little bit blurry. I like it, it shakes a little bit because you're not on the water. Don't destroy too many bricks, otherwise you will. As I said, I do that. Okay, that gets a lot of star bits. There we go. And the Goomba can stay here forever. Until it starves. Starves to death. And boy, I hate it. Also, another detail that I showed in the controls. For some reason, I said that I don't mind water levels. I get annoyed by it. If you stand close to a ledge with water, camera, thank you. Mario will go into a ducking position and do this. Ta-da! He will dive in. Pretty cool detail. I like it a lot. These guys, I do know these guys. They're called sea urchins. Can only be killed by, well, actually by two things: by the fire, by something else, and the rainbow star, and low camera. Anyway, the secret mission is over here. You need to bring the shell to this treasure chest, which has a launch star in it. And there's the secret star. Time for awesome music. Okay, I'll stop with this team. Anyway, here we have something familiar for those who watched my Sunshine walkthrough. Cataquacks. They will try to follow you when they see you. Well, why do they want to follow us? Well, they want to shoot you through the sky. And we go for this, and we get a new power-up over here. Just the Ice Flower, which turns into Ice Mario. You can press this. Go away, Cataquack. You shake the spin and walk on water. It's not the same Ice Flower that we know in the modern 2D Mario games. I hear from the music, it's actually a timed power-up. You can't stay in this form forever, which I actually find kind of annoying. Because I would love to actually be in this form the entire time. So yeah, it's not the Ice Flower where you can shoot ice balls, but ice balls. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, here you need to lure the Cataquack to the star. There we go. That was close. But you can walk on water with this form. I actually like the design of Ice Mario a little bit more compared to the standard 2D one. You know, New Super Mario Bros. Wii and so on. But that's just me. Anyway, let's hope that the prankster comment appears for now while jumping up waterfalls. Let's go to secret mission. And here we go. Fast Foe Comet. Something new once again. Well, I'll take the name, but the comet already says what it does. It makes all the enemies go very fast. Fast foes on the Cyclone Stone. So, yep, every enemy is going faster, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Everything's all yellow and stuff. There's only 2 levels with the Fast Foe Comet, by the way, in the entire game. Of course, it appears more in Galaxy 2, where it's called Double Time rather than just Fast Foe. Everything will speed up. Alright, let's wait. There we go. I'm actually gonna follow this because I know what will happen if I just launch jump. Go. Let's run. There we go. And play it absolutely safe. Like I said, in every breaks the comet, there's no checkpoints. And you don't want to do this again. Okay, good. I do like this remix a lot. It's the Cosmic Mario theme. Run over the swamp. There we go. Under the swamp, but yeah, whatever. And there we go once again. Just gets us another star. Okay, I think that's enough mission we can do for now. So, before ending it off, of course, I'm going to show you the 2 chapters in the Rosalina storybook. Oh, 3 chapters now. So let's show those before ending it off. Let's go inside.
Ooh. Let us begin.
Celestial Duo, Chapter 1. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked her, the star child. I'm Luma and I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet, said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days and years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, if we stay here looking for much longer, I'll be an old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship and then the two set sail into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the celestial mother began. Celestial, okay, I'll stop. Starbits, Chapter 2. Days passed with no sight of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, the asteroid extended for as far as the eye could see. If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam, said the little girl above the rumble of her belly. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescopes, butterfly nets, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot flavored tea, but I forgot to bring water, and at this, Luma burst into gills of laughter, and the girl began to pout. As long as I have starbits, I'll be fine, said Luma. Want some? The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. Alright, maybe just a nibble. Leaning far out of the ship, the pair began to collect starbits with the girl's nets. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. The starbits tasted like honey. The Comets, Chapter 3. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window, thinking it was the morning sun. The girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, we have to get to the comet! The pair descended on the comet and they found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down at the icy ground where Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed clusters of starbits encased in the ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding starbits is my specialty, said Luma, beaming. There is ice here, but it's so warm, I'll bet there's water here too. So decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued their search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4: The Dream. One night, a girl dreamed about her own mother. Where are you going? She asked her mother, retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night. A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it rains and I can't see the sun or the moon? Her mother thought for a moment before responding. I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry. When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. You have starbits in your eyes, said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, "These are tears, not starvets. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother ever again." This began to cry too. I can't do that, sorry. The pair traveled through the starry skies, and though they encountered many other comets, not one of them held Luma's butter. Luma was despondent. Now, Luma, the rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying, the girl said. Give me Luma a squeeze. I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes and said gently, I'll take care of you. With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. That should do it for today. I love Rosalina's library design. It looks so cool. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of library because, like I said, I don't like reading, but this looks really cool. I also like the music that plays in this area. So yeah, that's it. It's a very interesting story. I love it a lot, and it doesn't get talked about too much, honestly. Anyway, I think that's enough of this episode for now. So I guess I'm gonna say next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're gonna head towards the next level in the kitchen dome. See you guys next time.